2, 3, test. 1, 2, 3, test. 1, 2, 3, test. 1, 2, 3, test. Well, so, you have no idea where I am right now, because my last file, I was recording everything onto my freaking C drive instead of my D drive, where I had more space, and it cut out, and the file became corrupt. Also, for some reason, I decided to turn my headphones on after I started the game, so it wasn't recording right.
Jonah? Jonah, come in, please!
But
he's not gonna answer, Lara.
I did go and do like
He's
I finished
dead.
that mirror
Now you can add your
puzzle
friend
shit
Jonah to the list of
that I
people
was
you've got
frustrated on.
killed.
Did another tomb,
Fuck you,
an
Rock!
ancient tomb,
If you want to pick up his body,
freed Unarachi,
it's at the refinery.
but she got shot.
I'm coming for you.
Like, not with bow and arrow, but with an actual gun, so I was like, oh well, fuck, I can't say that. And here I am. The box is not in Paititi. Laura has a clue, and we go back to Pakwaku.
Dominguez forbade us from mingling with the locals. Didn't want us corrupting them. Luckily, one of the priests developed a taste for bourbon, and as long as I brought a pint with me, he'd lend me his costume, mask and all. Walking through the lower city was like traveling 500 years into the past.
Alcohol, bringing people together since the fucking Dark Ages, and long before that.
This hard hat is decorated with peacock feathers and what seems to be the likeness of a jaguar.
New age, new times, gonna make him look right.
Cardinal 2, I've got a lock on the target. Pilot at quarter position, opening fire.
Come on.
Sometimes I feel like I have to keep going, and if I don't, then I'll just let everyone down.
Tsunami is coming, and this is the first of many catastrophes you're doing.
I have to go! I'm the only one!
You're the only one that can what?
Yes.
I'm gonna find you. You can't hide from me, Rourke. You are fucking
This is
dead.
Rourke. I've been called back to Cannes. Winters, Croft is all yours.
Base camp, this is Cardinal 2. Reports from ground.
Jesus Christ! We have to hold her off!
This is Cardinal 2. We're taking shrapnel, but we're stable.
How do you plan on doing that? You gonna come down here and fight me like a man? Ooh, that body flew all the way over here.
Shit! Cardinal 2! We cannot take another hit like that!
That's right.
Mayday! 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 Cardinal 2, going down!
I knew it was a lie.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm making everything worse.
You're not. Hey, you're not. We can do this. Come on. Where to next? Can't stay here.
I don't know, Jonah!
What was that clue? The heart of the serpent. Something.
The heart of the serpent is in the cup near the many stone faces.
And what kind of cup are we talking about? Some kind of chalice?
A chalice that's not very mine.
Volcano.
Wait. It's not mine. The clue was left by a 17th century missionary, Andrea Lopez, a Jesuit. The serpent in the chalice is a symbol of St. John. We're looking for a Christian holy site.
Like a Church of San Juan? That's a pretty common name. Could be dozens.
Not within trekking distance from Paititi.
Come on, the road is this way. We'll get out of here, talk to some people.
Okay. What would I do without you?
This is it. Church of San Juan.
Let's split up. I'll look for signs of Lopez.
We'll ask around, see what we can find out.
My friend Sarah's an archaeologist. She works near here. Want to go see if she knows anything about your riddle? That would be great. The stone faces have always been Sarah's obsession. Most people come here looking for treasure, but not Sarah. She just wants answers.
Have you been friends a long time?
Since we were kids. She was the nerd, I was always skipping school and stealing my grandma's RV.
Abby, can you help me with this? It's broken.
Hold on. Are you that Lara? Croft?
I am.
I recognize you from your picture. What's your interest with this place?
I'm following a riddle. The heart of the serpent is in the cup near the many stone faces.
The stone faces. That's why I'm here too.
I don't want to step on your toes. It's the serpent in the cup I'm really looking for.
Well, I can tell you the faces have been here for at least 400 years. According to documents in the library, they keep watch. Legend has it, they're guarding a secret crypt.
A crypt?
We've never been able to find it. As you can imagine, that's what drives the treasure hunters crazy. But if the infamous Lara Croft is as clever as they say she is, well, if you were to find it, you might be doing me a favor.
You think I should start at the library?
Yes, it's over by the cemetery. It's one of the oldest buildings here. Make sure you credit me if you find anything.
Thank you. I will. Did you say someone's missing?
Yes, Isabela, another member of the field study. I checked on her after the first tremors this morning, but her tent was empty.
You should ask Manu. He probably told her where to find El Dorado.
This is serious. We had a fight last night. A bad one.
I'm sorry, Guillermo. I didn't realize. Please, continue.
You had a fight. I don't mean to pry, but...
It's all right. We've been very close friends for almost a year, and I think both of us would like there to be more, but neither of us has broached the subject. Isa and Sarah, they often don't get along. Sorry, Sarah, but it's true. Because Sarah insists on her team being very down-to-earth, while Isa has a passion for folkloric tales of hidden temples. I often get caught in the middle.
Those stories always come from somewhere. Even if most of it is made up, there'll be some kernel of truth to it.
That's Isa's viewpoint too. Anyway, there's an old blind man who lives here named Manu who's full of these kinds of stories. He convinced her there's a secret crypt hidden around here, and last night she asked me to come with her and find it. I refused, and we got into the old fight. It ended with her calling me a hidebound coward and me calling her a foolish child.
So she ran off.
Yes, to as she put it, prove all you naysayers wrong. This morning I heard rumors that she vandalized the cemetery last night. That's when I started looking for her. When I found her missing with no one knowing anything, I started to worry. What if she went looking for the crypt and something happened? I could never forgive myself.
All right. You stay here, so if there's news or she comes back, you'll know about it. I'll go looking for Isabella, starting with the cemetery.
You'd do that?
To be honest, I'm as curious about that crypt as she is.
You're overreacting. Are you kidding? She wasted enough of her time.
Find anything yet?
Abby's friend mentioned a crypt somewhere around the library. I'll meet you there. All full up. Can't carry any more.
Be careful if you go out to the graveyard, miss. A witch lives there. She likes to turn people into frogs.
I'll be sure to watch myself.
One lady upset the witch, and then the witch made her disappear.
Shopping time.
Have you come to the mission seeking salvation or its secrets?
I'm not sure. A little of both, maybe.
To wait for life to unfold before you is a luxury of the young. I was like that once, drifting along.
Is that how you came here?
Huh? Oh, in a way. In a way. Can I offer you a small piece of advice? Make a choice before it's made for you. Enough of my meddling. Are you looking to trade? I'm sure you will be satisfied. That's a good deal for both of us. I'll be here if you want to deal.
How do you do?
somewhere. I have all kinds of stuff.
Aha, thanks.
I'm sure you will be satisfied. That's a good deal for both of us. I'm sure you will be satisfied. That's a good deal for both of us. Come back soon, miss.
This Spanish document is fascinating. It tells the story of several natural disasters which struck this area. A flood,
All full up. Can't carry any more.
My father brought us here when I was just a boy.
For a holiday.
Research. He studied Incan stone monuments. I guess it was more of a hobby. He had no formal education.
He sounds like an interesting man.
He was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I thought I'd come back here after he died. Maybe see if I could finish what he started.
I know how you feel.
But then I just ended up staying. There's something about this place that draws people and keeps them here.
Hard work is good for the soul. The sect has been maintaining this mission through hard work for over 400 years. Ángel de la Cruz and Truilos Serrano arrived here back then and immediately set to work. Their philosophy of labor being the only true way to get closer to God is one we still follow, even now.
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
Vine para crecer espiritualmente y terminé de decir excremento en un granero. ¿Puedes creerlo? Tal vez debería cambiar este arrastre por una pala y un látigo y empezar a buscar tesoros. ¿Eh? Estoy hablando a una llama. Supongo que mientras no imagine que me contestas. No contestes.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore. This document outlines the goals and works of the Mission of St. John. In addition to their individual spiritual goals and their outreach programs, the people here are clearly passionate about contributing to the nearby communities. Education.
I can't quite explain it, but have you noticed how the world seems thinner here than in other places? Like, it's just a curtain drawn, and if you found a cord, you could pull it and see heaven itself. There seems like a tangible connection between this life and the next here. Or maybe we're all already dead. Or maybe I need to get out of the sun for a little while.
This guy. Oh. Okay, that's cool.
You know, it seems like every few years, God throws a disaster this way.
I can see that the earthquake caused a lot of damage.
Nothing we can't fix with enough time. And materials. Unfortunately, one of those is in short supply.
Now, this is a fascinating concept. The Miracle Club. Come meet people that share your beliefs, devotion, and taste for adventure.
Sounds like Trinity.
Merece un castigo.
This is an official document issued recently by the Holy See. In consideration of this mission having been badly damaged by an unusually violent and entirely unexpected volcanic tremor, they sent requests to every Spanish-speaking diocese.
Había una vez un ratoncito lindo y pequeñito. El malvado gato lo detectó. A él corrió y lo atrapó.
That's quite a bow you have. You must be a hunter. The mission could use a hunter. Ever since before the earthquake, we've been plagued by wolves. I can't let these children out of my sight for a second. Just the other day, I saw this one out on the road, running after a wolf. Can you believe that? He said he only wanted to play. As though he expected the wolves to roll over and chase sticks.
Black wolf.
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
Some of those kids are so high-spirited. I need a little break. Don't tell the sisters. I could use a little spirits myself some days, but this mission does not allow alcohol, so I have to settle for the few moments of quiet I can find.
Are there missions that do?
This document describes the founding of the mission. There were 4 solar eclipses in this region around that time, in 1521, 1538, 15... All full up. Can't carry anymore. "30th of December, 1603. Lopez has just returned from a nearby village, and with him came a group he says will follow him and help us with construction. There was something strange about his behavior.
So there's a crypt around here somewhere?
A secret crypt.
Why secret? If Lopez is involved, there's bound to be a trick.
That's a solid theory. What about you? Did you find anything?
I got a pamphlet. 7 steps closer to God.
Who knows? Maybe it'll help. Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified, and finally entombed.
I need to find a base camp.
Feels like a mausoleum.
Means we're on the right track, right? Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez.
These notes were written by the founder of the Sect of 7. They're talking about funds allocated for renovations to the library.
And under his wings you may seek refuge. Under his wings. A heron and an eclipse. "25th of December, 1603. It has been 4 days since we turned away from the city. We traveled in silence and in circles, guided by a confusion of grief, relief, and celebration. Lopez and I exited the jungle and landed in a clearing, under the gaze of several faces carved into the side of the mountain. Lopez had an episode, as he later called. "26th of December, 1603. Lopez woke me, having already prepared a Spartan breakfast. This is where we were meant to be, he said, a cold determination in his voice, so very different from how he acted just the day before. I finished my meal as he spoke of holy retribution, how he had acted in error, but now God had put his hands on his shoulders and shown him the path to walk.
We will spread the true word of God from this small mission he's... Jonah! This book describes a stranger's arrival at the mission. He founded the Sect of Seven. Maybe that was Lopez.
Like on the pamphlet. We must be getting close. We should keep looking.
All full up. Can't carry any more. John, son of Zebedee, one of Jesus' apostles, also called the beloved disciple. He and his brother, James, were known for their impetuousness and temper, which prompted Christ to start calling them Boanerges, sons of thunder. John is credited with writing 5 books of the New Testament, the Gospel of John, the 3 epistles of John, and the Book of Revelation. He's the patron saint of love and loyalty, as well as writers, publishers.
Serpent in a cup.
The sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. Jonah, those 2 Bible quotes. The sun will be darkened, and under his wings you may seek refuge.
What does it mean?
That's it. Look for a heron and an eclipse. This roughly drawn sketch shows St. John repelling a demon attack. Perhaps they plan to have this as one of the frescoes in the mission.
Tardaremos eternidades. ¿Cuántos años? Un paso a la...
Stone faces weep as Jesus creeps along the dolorous path. Too many...
Un día a la vez, como si tuviéramos elección.
This cross. It looks like it's from the 17th century. The door closed and a silence settled, so great and so vast I held my breath for fear of breaking it. Lopez turned to me, his eyes wild, a smile screwed across his face. He came toward me, arms outstretched, and for a moment... The others are worried that Brothers de la Cruz and Serrano will not return. I have so far maintained they will, that they always have. But in my heart I am beginning to believe we have seen the last of them, and that grief weighs heavily. We will continue their work. Either they will return... There's a whole mural under here. Veracruz, the true cross.
Is that what I think it is?
The silver box. It's unmistakable.
Jesus takes up the cross. These are the stations of the cross. But there's a bunch missing.
Before 1600, there were only 7. This could date back to the time of Lopez.
This is one of his clues.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing he does.
All right. Let's see if we can find a cross lying around here somewhere. When we find the box, how do we get the key back from Dominguez?
We'll find a way.
Found something?
Yeah. Jesus takes up the cross. Help me lift this.
That actually worked.
Looks like a long way down. Let's see where this leads.
No repelling hook. Oh, it's not that far down.
Station 2. Jesus falls the first time.
Very funny.
Have
There's
to
an
use the
inscription
light
here.
beam to follow the stations of the cross.
Dum lucem habitis.
Walk while you have the light.
That did it. I wouldn't want to be buried in here. My head tossed behind a cross somewhere.
Walk while you have the light, so that the darkness may not overtake you,
Sounds like a hint.
or a threat.
This looks like the Virgin Mary.
Station 3. Jesus meets his mother.
The mirror looks dusty.
Climb up there and wipe it off.
We need to get the light. Went away.
It looks like he's accepting the cross here. He's fallen. There's a woman in this one.
I'll give you a boost. Hey, it worked. The light leads this way. What happened to these people?
It looks like the light activated something.
Laura! Are you alright? You're lucky it was a little rusted.
This must be Station 4.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these frescoes. Look, Someone else got close. He wasn't as lucky. Have to use a light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross.
These people look like they were tortured, hung up in the ceiling.
I don't think this was just a crypt.
Wasn't that one?
This must be Station 4. Let's have a look at these frescoes. I don't think this was just a crypt. Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified, and finally entombed. I'll get it.
Station 5. Jesus falls the second time. Lara, is that what I think it is?
The Stations of the Cross again.
But with mummies. Isn't this sacrilegious?
Not necessarily. They could have been paying the ultimate homage.
Or they were just sick.
This must be Station 6. May Ergu be... Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified, and finally...
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Uh-huh.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion with mummies? Seems sacrilegious.
Nathan, have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
Disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't around when Lopez was.
How do I move?
That inscription. Do not
Have
fear
to
those
use the
who
light
kill
beam
the
to
body,
follow the stations of
but
the
are
cross.
unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Let's do this.
Think he's taking up the cross. Jesus, nailed to the cross. He's carrying the cross. What the hell happened here? Lopez had his disciple wall him in, and then... bang.
No witnesses?
The box of Yeshua.
Unuratu told her to resist the temptation of the box.
Only the hands of the righteous one may seize destiny from mine.
I guess it's you then.
He led us on this goose chase. He sabotaged every clue.
All to keep this box from Trinity.
And the people of Paititi. He was totally consumed by it.
Where is she?
I don't know.
I just need the box.
Fuck you!
Well, I guess we're done here.
Amaru!
Stop!
Let him go!
That's why you gotta carry a gun, Jonas.
Release him, and I will give you the box.
Lara, what are you doing?
I've lost enough people.
I know you have. Your father was brilliant.
He was taken from me before I could know.
He was my friend. But he was obsessed, relentless.
You didn't know him.
He refused to see the potential for destruction in his work. He had to be stopped.
You had him killed.
He was going to lead the public to Paititi. Everything I love, everything I fought for. My world would have been destroyed.
And what about my world?
You can't think it's the same.
It is to a 9-year-old girl. I was a child.
There was too much at stake. An entire civilization, hundreds of years of independence, thousands of lives. I had no choice.
There's always a choice. It's not too late. You can honor Unuratu and restore the sun.
No. The threat must be removed.
You're a low, selfish, murdering coward.
And you, Lara? How many lives have you ended? In pursuit of what?
Have a gun.
Lara, go! Stop him!
What the hell?
Is that Rourke? Running past just now? Yeah. Think we should call him?
Hell no.
If there's any change in our status, he'll tell us. What happened? Shit! Holy shit! What's going on? Just snap! On my way!
find them.
They just left her alone in the church. It was chaos in there, obviously. But this is Croft. There was something more important to worry about. How does he expect to get away?
God damn it, he's hunting us! Stand down! Stand down! They won't get away with this.
Something's off here.
Stand down! Taking casualties! We'll find who did this.
Jesus. Need to get to the bottom of this.
Stay close, find her. Above? I got a flank. Keep your eyes open. On me, cover all sides. Strength in numbers, copy that.
Jonah, where are you?
I'm in the cane field. They can't see me.
Keep your head down. I'm on my way.
Canefield, all units. Priority 1. Find Lara Croft.
You heard the commander. Let's go hunting.
Croft, I know you're out there. I should have killed you in Siberia, but Dominguez was against it. That's on me. But I'm gonna fix that mistake. Now.
Something's off in that area. Hey, where are you? What's that? Hey! Did you know there's still rum in some of these barrels?
For Christ's sake, Morgan, do your job. Come on, come on.
Stand down! Form up! Shoot on sight! She won't escape! We've got
Oh.
down! Confirm the kill and call it in!
Croft, I know you're out there. I should have killed you in Siberia, but Dominguez was against it. That's on me. But I'm gonna fix that mistake. Now.
Hey, where are you? Hey, did you know there's still rum in some of these barrels?
For Christ's sake, Morgan, do your job.
You're forgetting something. It's gonna cost her.
I let Rurick's message get to me. All right, let's go. I'll take point.
Hey, where's Morgan?
Holy shit! I was just talking to him! Stand down!
I'm losing my mind.
Taking casualties! Copy that. Weapons free.
Better look at that.
Stay close, just a matter of time. Spread out.
Come on! Fucking stupid. Ugh.
Croft, I know you're out there. I should have killed you in Siberia, but Dominguez was against it. That's on me. But I'm gonna fix that mistake. Now.
Hey, where are you?
Oh, I don't...
Hey, did you know there's still rum in some of these barrels?
For Christ's sake, Morgan, do your job. If Croft is on the loose, she wouldn't stick around here.
Hey, can't shake this spirit.
Copy, team leader. Form up. Ready to engage. Copy that. On me. Cover all sides. Enemy spotted.
I don't have enough space for that. All full up. Can't carry any more. I don't have enough space for that.
Cardinal 6, got visual on Croft. He's at the distillery.
Deacon team, deployed.
Deacon's on
Jonah!
Oh, God. Ready? Oh, yeah. I got it. I'm good.
What the hell were you thinking?
If I was you, it would have worked.
They might not get far.
Go.
Go, we got this.
This is Cardinal 1. Engine stall at losing altitude. Nothing will restart. Wait one. Proceed.
Faster, damn it, move!
This is Cardinal 1. Engine restarted. Rerouting controls.
Ah, what? I clearly jumped for the edge. Should have made it. What? Okay. I jumped before, it didn't count. I don't jump, it doesn't count. Come on. Why? Are those paths just fucking bullshit? Fucking stupid.
Command, this is Cardinal 1. All systems functional. Back on course for heading 327.
Only one chance. On the boat again.
I just can't wait to get on the boat again.
How much longer to Paititi?
Almost there. I'm sorry I lost the box.
It's not your fault. It's Dominguez. It's Trinity. All the way back, as far as I can remember, it's always been them. I could have had a family. Everything could have been different. We will get the box, and we will stop Dominguez. Your Highness.
Lara. Where's the box?
Amaru has it.
But the death of the sun draws near.
We'll get it back before he completes the ritual.
This will not be easy. We'll have to adjust the plan. Please, take your time to prepare yourself. We'll gather intelligence and fighters.
Thank you.
I'll stay here and lend Uchu a hand. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay.
I can't believe how much Etzli has grown in such a short time.
8 skill points, wow. Cut that one right here.
I can't believe how much Etzli has grown.